Before any counselling session, we need to ensure the physical setting is appropriate and offers adequate space and few distractors. Some people may experience postural difficulties and may need help to achieve both personal comfort and optimal communication. Ensure optimal eye contact is maintained. Some people with physical disabilities experience difficulties establishing or maintaining eye contact. This may result directly from their disability, may be a learned communication style, or may reflect their disinterest, fatigue, discomfort with trust, or lack of confidence. Clinicians may need to make extra effort to sustain eye contact, but also need to ensure their client feels comfortable. Be aware of the possible effects of fatigue on a client's ability to engage in extended conversation. Schedule sessions at times when you know clients are least likely to be tired. Sessions are likely to be more successful if you can determine whether there will be a communication partner, whether the client has any additional support needs, whether the counselling room is easily accessible, and whether there are any other relevant factors to ensure optimal counselling conditions. It's also important to schedule adequate time, not only for the additional time required for communication systems, but also for a range of practical factors associated with those who use a wheelchair. It's essential to become familiar with a client's means of expressive communication, including any augmentative and alternative communication system, or AAC. An AAC refers to unaided or aided communication systems. Unaided systems include gestures, sign language, facial expressions, and idiosyncratic body movements. Aided systems include communication boards, books and cards, and complex technology, such as speech-generating electronic devices. The more you understand a client's AAC, the more time can be devoted to an effective conversation. Wherever possible, use clients' established forms of expressive communication as the basis for discussion. It can also be helpful to involve somebody else who is familiar with the client's means of communication.
Viv mainly uses her Lightwriter, her electronic communication device. Sometimes she'll use her speech with people she knows well, and then sometimes in a session I'll come in and might help just if the counsellor's having difficulty understanding.
Be prepared to allow for more time than usual. Communicating with people who use AAC will take much longer.
Hi Viv, how are you going?
I'm okay. I'm okay, thanks.
Hey, that's good.
Be aware that people who don't use speech are often passive communicators in that they may let the other person hold the floor unless given the chance to have their say. Strategies for helping a person take a turn in a conversation might include slowing down the rate of your own speech, not by talking slowly, but rather by inserting pauses in your conversation. This will give the person some time to interject or take a turn if they want.
I'm told that you had to wait 2 hours again for a taxi.
Yes, I'm angry.
Would you like to tell me more about what happened?
I'm sick of it.
Clients may also express the desire to take a turn in the conversation, either verbally or non-verbally, and it is important to be attentive to this.
Take your time, Viv.
Yeah.
Signal changes in topics as they occur rapidly in spoken conversations, but can be missed by people who use AAC.
I'm tired too.
Yeah. Viv, do you mind if I ask you something different to what we've been talking about?
Yeah.
Are you sleeping okay? How are you sleeping?
Be honest if you have not understood a message. Repeat what you understand so that your client can confirm or correct your understanding.
Viv, I might have this wrong. it's been hard at home, and then something about last week?
Last week was bad.
It's important to use and accept all methods of communication, for example, gestures and facial expressions. We all use these methods, but they are more integral to the conversations of people who don't use speech. Be aware that it is often easy to misread facial expressions and body language. For instance, a flailing arm may be a reflex rather than a signal of distress. Spending time with clients and asking them whether you have interpreted their movements and facial expressions correctly will help to read their meanings more accurately.
I'm not sure whether that you startled because of the door slamming or because I asked you about your health.